Hey guys, Nick here with Beastmaster Rodeo Products, and today I'm going to show you how to lace our bull riding pads to our bull ropes. Now, when you buy a bull riding pad off our website, you will be given a set of instructions on how to lace the pad. If you would also like to find out another way to do it, then you're going to follow this video here. So the first thing you're going to need when you lace one of these ropes to the pad is some set of pliers to help pull through the leather. And also, this is called an awl. You probably will not have one, but what I would do is use like a flathead screwdriver or anything to just basically open up these holes so you can get the leather through. All right, let's begin. So here's your bull rope. This is called the block of your rope. And this is the handle of your rope, the base of the handle. This is the handle of the rope. And so what we're gonna do, when you get one of these bull rope pads, one side will already be laced, and then you'll have to pull the string out. Now the side with the more holes is gonna go on the actual block itself, and the side with the only lesser holes, so the 6 holes here, they're gonna go on the handle base of the rope. So let's begin. First thing I like to do when I do this is you want your strings even at all times, so you're going to come through the back side on each side and you're going to pull it through. So see how I have both this and this is pulled through, and now we're popped through the top, okay? And then you're going to take your bull riding pad and you're going to stick it right here under your rope, okay? Now, best way to do this is you want to take each string, make sure that they're both the same way, and you want to bring them together like so. And see how I have the inside of the string actually on the outside? And now there is a hole right here. And you're going to take both of them and you're going to go right through that hole. Okay? So now we're coming right through that hole, and you want to be on the inside of this. And you're going to pull that straight through and tight. And this starts the process on why we guarantee our bull riding pads do not slip. So now you're on each side of the body of the rope here, which is going to guarantee that that rope stays in place. The next move you're going to make is you're going to take this one here, and you're going to pull it through there. You're going to take this string here and you're going to pull it through there. So now you have 2 lines going that way. It should pop out back on this side. And you're going to take this end and you're going to cross it over into the next hole. You're going to take this one here, cross it over that one. So now we have an X over top. Now they came back through on the bottom. Same thing, you're going to follow the same routine. You're going to go across again like an X. Now see, I haven't got to the point where I need any pliers yet, but what's going to happen here now, and this is where you might need something. So basically we're going to take this string and we're going to come back through, and we want to be in that hole. Now if you just take something and you just kind of open the hole up a little bit, it's leather, it gives. You can stick this piece here. See, there it is. Now if you're having trouble, which this one's working pretty easy, you would just grab your pliers and pull it through like so. And then the same thing with this one here. You're going to come across, and we're going right back to this middle one. This is where you want to be. You want to end on the middle one, okay? See here? Okay, so now what you do with these two is you just can tuck them through this very bottom piece. And we give you quite a bit of excess usually, just because we don't know how big your block is on your rope or anything. And whatever you don't want, you want to leave yourself at least an inch or so, probably an inch or 2 of leather. It won't get in your way when you're riding, and you just want to cut it off. But so now the block's laced, which is giving you that stability that we were talking about. The next part you're going to want to go to is the base of the handle. Again, I came through the back, down, up. Please remember to try to keep everything even. Being even makes your job a lot easier, okay? So we're here, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come across again with the X's. So we have our X's, back on the bottom, come across on each one. So we have an X again. And the same thing like we did on the other one, you want to come across into the center one, the middle one. This is where it comes in handy if you did have an awl. You don't have to have one. So here's a good example. If you can't get it, see, pull it through for you. Boom. But remember, you don't have to have an awl to do this, a flathead screwdriver or anything of the sort. All you're trying to do is open this hole up, see? Just want to open the hole, it will give, the foam will give, and the leather will give. Stick that piece through, boom. And like we did with this one, you want to come through the tail again. Sometimes you might have to stick a flathead in this area too, because you want it all tight. Okay, so now we have both the base of the handle and the block. So now your rope isn't gonna move. This point it's locked on. And now we're just gonna finish up the knuckle pad. I always like to go through the top first. So you wanna go through here, through there, and you wanna give yourself some slack because your goal is you want this to be down there and the other piece to be through that way. And all you're doing is, then you want to go up through the bottom, okay? And give yourself some slack. Don't pull it all tight right now, because you'll pull it tight as you go. Again, you're going to go through the bottom, through the top, and then back around, through the bottom, through the top, back around. Now see, now I'm starting to run out of material, right? So now what you want to do in order to get this going, you want to start pulling everything tight. See, I got that one tight. Pull this one here. That one tight. Come around, see now where it's all. Give myself a little bit of slack here. Through the bottom again, around, and then the last one. Now, once these rope pads are laced, you're not supposed to technically be taking your bull rope pad off all the time. A lot of guys do carry 2 bull ropes, and what they do with this is they'll have like a mud rope, for example, if it rains or something, and then they'll have their good rope. I'm not saying you have to carry 2 bull ropes, but basically you want to keep the same pad on the rope all the time, because I mean it's just easier, and then you don't have to keep going through and changing things, and it's just a lot nicer to keep it on the same rope all the time. So then you want to take this, go back through as far as you can. There you go. Now, one thing to remember is that leather stretches and gives. So over time, make sure to go back over this in about a month, maybe even a couple weeks, and just tighten everything up. You might have a little more slack and everything, and just tighten things up. And the one that usually needs to tighten up the most is this here on the knuckle pad. Just tighten that lace up and pull these 2 pieces further one way and further the other, and I'll just keep that knuckle pad nice and tight. So here's the finished product of a Supreme bull rope pad with a knuckle cover on an adult bull rope. And basically, again, just remember, leather does stretch, so over time come back through, tighten up your laces, and we do guarantee a no slip policy with this type of bull rope pad. Thank you.